Greetings. Yes, I know. I've just gone live. Greetings, one and all. Welcome to early racing week 5? I think it's 5. Week 4, sorry. For the Hungary and Russian Grand Prix Sprint League. Hope you're all doing fantastically well and had an amazing weekend. So today we are starting off the Hungary, which is sort of one of my favourite ones. And had an amazing, lucky race recently. Only on Sunday, actually. So I do apologise, I've not long got home from work. I sorely apologise. So yeah, I was saying Hungary it's not one of my favourites. It's a good race though, can bring up lots of different things. I mean, we had one, I raced Tier 5 on this on Sunday, and started off dry, went wet, and then kind of dried out for the last few laps. So that was an interesting race. One of which, first time I finished on podium. I was very happy with that one. So, yeah, personal experience of this one wasn't too bad at all. So, if we go to the standings, we have Paul Espen first with 102 points, finishing second in the last race at France and first in Monaco. Swent with 77 points, 25 behind, finished at first in France and 7th in Monaco, which I unfortunately missed the commentating, but I did watch it back and it was really, really good. Aero in 3rd, finishing 5th in Monaco and 8th in France, with 44 points. Twan with 40, Luck with 32, with 29, Bundy's with 28, Blue Jean also with 28, Penguin Snake with 25, Rossi also with 25, rounding up the top 10. Just outside top 10 we got Steele with 18 points, Boomer with 15, Wilt with 8, Carol with 6, Morris with 1 point, and then rounding out we have 53 Mo, Noof, Mike, Happy, and Reno. Some of those were absent from the last 2 races, unfortunately. So yeah, it seems to be rather closely fought table, especially mid-table, which is always a good thing. So racing today we have Palo, Morris, Reno, Cab, Boomer, Noof, Am53, Mike, Rossi, Wilt, Steele, Luke, Bundy's, Twan, Swent, all currently here. Oh, and Polis has just arrived too, our championship leader. So it should be a action-packed evening for us all. apologise. So the setup for our sprint is a 25% race with a one-shot qualifying. Definitely not my favourite way of doing things, because 9 times out of 10 I always bugger up the first run. So yeah, I'd be shot. It could be interesting as well. Qualifying, because obviously it depends on how people want to do it. 25% race, obviously going to be a one pit stop. Probably most are going to want to start with the softs. Probably find a few that are going to start with mediums, which allows them to run about 12-13 laps into the race before having to drop in for the pits. On the softs, probably find around about laps 7, maybe 8, depending on how well they can look after their tyres. So we've got a few minutes before race commences. Also with Hungary, there's always one corner that I notice that myself in the past and some people seem to bin it on. Is turn 4, the right-hander just before the chicane. Just clipping that inside curb can lead to the rear end of your car just pirouetting into nowhere. I've had that happen a few times in the past, and then also chicane as well, because if you clip that second curb wrong, then yeah, your car just does not like you. Also, the final turn can be a bit of a tricky one as well. If you catch that inside curb, if you catch that inside curb, then yeah, I've had that happen. Trying to get the first line coming out there to get the nice rocket. The wrong word I'm looking for. Catapult onto the straight to get more speed. Yeah, caught that a few times as well. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting race. Definitely looking forward to it. And Russia, the one afterwards, is definitely one of my favourites. Very high speed. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. So predictions for today, for myself, I'm not entirely sure because obviously, unfortunately I missed last week due to commitments. But I would say probably Polis is going to finish on the podium. And then it's a tough call. Boomer's in for a shout, possibly. Rossi, Alupalu, Steele, again, he's another great driver here, and Swent. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting race. So let's watch how it unfolds. And cool, everyone is readying up. So just moments away from race day. Again, apologies if you hear me yawn. And we're starting out with a dry qualifying, which is always good. Hopefully it means it might be a dry race as well. Although wet races always bring good fun and unpredictability. Waiting for the last two guys to get there. There we go. And yeah, let's get everything done here. So let's hit with ooh, nice relaxer there. Nicely swept through turn 4. Ooh, just keeping it in. And he's making it look so smooth. This is looking close between Papi and Papi goes across in a 1:15.416 and goes in a 1:15.42. Literally 100th of a second. That is stupidly close. So Papi with pole position on a 1:15.416, with 1:15.428, and just a little further behind was Cab in the Red Bull at 1:15.8, Polis on a 1:16.2, Rossi on a 1:16.3, 4, as well as El Truco, also on a 1:16.334. A little bit further behind, less than 100th of a second, was Swent on a 1:16.3, Reno on a 1:16.4, Ab on a 1:16.4 as well, Boomer on a 1:16.5, all really good timings. And yeah, running out was Bundy's, Ali, Twan, Noof, Mike, and I didn't get the rest of them because I was reading it too slow. But yeah, top two are really close, and there's a little bit of a space. Oh, cloudy. Are we going to see some rain? I reckon we're going to get some rain. Could spice things up a little. I'm just waiting on Pappy. Okay. No, I don't need that one, but I will put that on. So yeah, we got all top 10 running on the softs. Got Bundy's in 11th running on brand new mediums. Probably what I would have done as well. Then we got, and there we go. There's the prediction for the stops. So we've got Alu, Twan, Noof, Mike, Morris, and Steele all running on the softs as well. And then the final three, Will, Ardio, and Luke all running on the mediums. So yeah, medium guys are going to be able to, I reckon, run about 12-13 laps. Or they might run in, I don't know. I'll probably run 11-12, come in and get the softs on, and then just hammer it until the end, because the softs can last about 7 laps on this type of race. So, are we going to have some drama into turn 1? Turn 2, and possibly onto turn 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 4 and 5. Okay, and looks like the last one we've lined up. What are we waiting for? There we go. There's all 5 lights. And away we go. Papi losing out big time. Oh no, he's not, of course. This is where the game goes all weird on us. So it looks like there's no instance in turn 1, which is nice. Can we get the same into turn 2? Oh, looks like a little bit of a touch there from So let's wait for everything to sort itself out. So looks like Pappy managed to keep first position. Cabal got up in second, falling down into third, followed closely by Polis and L. Oh, a little bit of a lag there. No, I think that might have been my game. Running ever so slightly wide into turn. I can't remember the number there. Oh, and nice. So what action have we got going on? Not much at the moment. Let's watch Cabal and here is following very closely behind. Is he going to get a decent run in out of the front turn? And we got Mike Sands down in last, unfortunately, man. Oh no, it looks like Mike's going into the pits after maybe collecting some damage. Who did he tangle with? Because no one else seems to be having any issues. So literally crawling all over the back of Cav here, literally inspecting his gearbox at this rate. Not really got many gaps for me, so we'll just keep an eye on some of this, see what's going on. But I'm literally pushing Cab. Not giving him any breathing space whatsoever. Just to make a single mistake, it's all over it. Oh, we got looks like it's Mike having a bit of an issue coming out of the pits there into turn one. Oh, and there he goes again. Yeah, he's got front wing damage again, bless him. So other than that, it looks like we still have no issues, no safe. Well, we don't get safety cars in sprint races, which is quite lucky. So you got Ali really close to Rossi, Audio close to Ab. What just the hell happened? There we go. Oh no! And Cab just lost it into turn 4 there, getting through. And Cab is just literally dropping down the grid now. That's so unlucky. And he was doing so well up until that point. It's just that turn 5. Turn 5, if you clip that curb, you're done for. So let's go down. Reno's, they can dive up the inside into second to last. Oh, is he going to make it stick? Going to go around the outside. Oh, we got a little action going on around here. Rossi, Alu, Reno, and... Oh, did Swen just... That's unfortunate for Reno. Damn. But it looked like... That looked like Swen maybe taking a swipe at Reno on it. Second to last corner coming out of it. And we've got Rossi. Is he going to make a stick around the outside? Oh, ever so close, but he does. That was nice little bit of racing there. I think they had a little bit of a wheel kiss. But Pappy is literally running away from it in first now. He's over 3 seconds ahead of Adam. Oh, and Audio gets his penalty, unfortunately. What has happened there? So Audio's gone up, and so has Ab, and it looks like Bundy's has dropped a couple of positions. In the pits, already at lap 4. And it's like Ali just took a spin into the final corner as well. Wow, this is not going well for my predictions tonight. But this little mid-table here is proving quite interesting at the moment. I mean, we've got Ardio at the front of it, and you've got Bundy's following closely behind, Morris, Wilt, Luke, Noof, all quite tightly bunched together. So we stick with this group for a moment. I'm also going to keep an eye on Boomer, because he seems to be catching L. So many different lines coming through this section. It's interesting to watch. Oh, and Noof getting past Wilt there. And Alu also closing in on Wilt. So we have El Trucco in the pits, Polis and Pappy as well. They're all going to be going on to the mediums. Hopefully looking to run on to the end of the race now. Mike, oh man, looks like he's retired from the race. So we've still got this little group here, consisting of Ad53, Audio, Bundy's, Mike, and Luke just lagging ever so slightly behind, but staying within that 1 second. We've got two people who just picked up a penalty, Morris. Oh no, Audio just had one, didn't he? So yeah, Morris just picking up another 3-second penalty. Rossi picking up one as well. Is that a little bit of rain I'm seeing drop? Is that rain? Oh, that's rain. That could really, ooh. And Audio maybe losing the rear end slightly. He's just diving into the pits now, along with Boomer. So yeah, there's so much going on, trying to keep up with it. So we have Bundy's out in first, which I don't think he's pitted yet. He started on his medium, so he can go for a little bit longer. Morris down in second with his soft that he started on. Luke just behind. Noof a little bit further back. In fifth after his pit stop. And then you've got Wilt and Alu, who are also yet to pit. Polis has just pitted. Audio is still yet to pit. Boomer, El Traco, Pappy, Rossi have all pitted as well. So has Steele. So yeah, pretty much everyone is pitted now. But unfortunately Reno and Twan all the way down the back. I think Reno had an unfortunate incident into the final corner. Oh, Morris has just shot into the pits. And so has Noof. So both going in for a fresh set of tyres, both jumping onto the mediums now, be able to run to the end of the session without a problem. And we've got Polis closing in on Wilt quite rapidly as well. So let's watch that one. We've also got Pappy closing in on El Traco as well. So there's going to be another little fight for 8th and 9th there. And then just ahead of them is Boomer. So Polis is really pushing Wilt now, but Wilt's on several knuckle tyres. So he's going to start losing some grip now, especially coming through this second sector. And Cabal was also retired. What happened? Polis literally going around the outside of Wilt. But yeah, Polis, great move there, making it stick around the outside after Wilt decided to defend the inside line. But yeah, we've got Cabal out. He went out in turn 2, 3, 4. Ah, fifth turn. My curse of a turn that one is. Pappy has apparently left the session. Or he's having some connection issues. So we're getting a bit of a gap forming now. Rossi's closing in on Pappy. Again, I apologise so much. So yeah, Pappy's ghosted. Maybe because of his disconnection, which is such a shame. He wasn't doing too bad at all. So yeah, we've got a little battle forming here. We've got Will, Audio, Boomer, and El Trucker is closing in on them as well. So if Audio gets a really good pull on this. Oh, and Wilt's come in after 8 laps going for a fresh set of softs. So he can literally just hammer the hell out of his car now. I wouldn't be too surprised if Buns and Luke also came in on this lap. Boomer literally crawling all over Audio there. Audio gaining another 3-second penalty. Running a bit wide in the first turn, which is so easily done. So we're coming out in 17th on this really fresh set of softs. He should close in at 8 seconds over that lot at the back. And the times for Luca and Polis have just, all disappeared. But looking at it, it's all getting quite close up the front. So Polis on much younger tyres. I am surprised that Bundy's and Luke haven't come in yet. Wilt just gaining a 3-second penalty there for multiple warnings. So if you can get that section hooked up right, it's so sweet and it feels so good, especially when you're heading towards this part. But yeah, I'm literally crawling all over Luke, inspecting his gearbox. And I had the pleasure of racing with last season, and also racing him in Project Cars League as well, and he is good. Also had the pleasure of racing with Aero as well. He was another great racer. Bundy's into the pit now, which leaves Luke and literally to fight it out for the first position. Polis not far behind, and Boomer a little further behind him again. There's not. Oh, and Wilt's just taking Audio. So Bundy's is gonna come out in 12th. Because Swint should be able to get him into the first corner. And he does, yeah. So yeah, sticking with these two for a moment. And it also looks like RDO's just come into the pits as well. Is he potentially going to go for the fastest lap? So Bundy's literally has 6 laps to make up as many positions as possible. And considering he's got really fresh tyres, he's got a couple in front of him, only like 3-4 lap old tyres. And Alu making a position up there on Noof. And Noof is out. Or he's spun, at least. Oh, Luke has just come in, finally, at 11 laps. He should be in his box around about now. Reno, oh man, finally retired from the race. So Luke is going to come out round about 13th. 14th. Maybe leaving it a lap too long before coming in for his pit stop. So Ohm is comfortably running in first there. Hopefully there is no curse of the commentator there. So we're just going to sit and watch these guys for a moment. Ab, Morris and Swen and Buns are all in crisp proximity, and I'm interested to see what type of pace that Buns is running here with his softs. What's happened to Rossi? He's just losing places. So Papi now up into 5th as well, only a half second. Oh, and Morris comes in. Okay, so everyone's throwing me off with their random pit stops. So Papi is closing at a fast rate of knots in behind El Traco, who is also not far behind Boomer. So this could be a fight for third and final podium here, guys. This could be really, really interesting. The only problem is El Traco is going to get the DRS coming into the home stretch, and so is Papi. So Papi's not going to get the best benefit from it. El Traco will off the back of Boomer. Although Papi's exit on that final corner was amazing. Is he going to make it stick around the outside? No. Oh. He is. And down the inside. Whoa! And there goes El Traco and just completely DNF. I think he just shafted his car. That's going to be really interesting because, to be fair, that fast right-hander was Papi's. He was ahead. And he didn't move over, he gave plenty of room. So maybe just a tyre kiss somewhere along the line? Which gives Papi breathing room to basically go after Boomer now. Final 3 laps. And Boomer's tyres are a lot younger. But Papi with the DRS, heading here towards turn 1. He's only got 6% of his ERS left. What's Boomer got? And Boomer's got a little more, using some of it coming out of the first corner. Rossi's also out as well now. So out of the 20 that started, we got 15 runners left. But we got an interesting fight here for the third and fourth between Boomer and Pappy. Bundy's with a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. So easy to get on this track, especially when you're following other people, because obviously your downforce isn't quite right, and it's disturbed by those in front. Pappy getting a nice exit there, nice and smooth. Is he going to make this stick? Going down his turn one inside. And he's got it done before they hit the exit. Boomer trying to come back up the inside. But Pappy's got the DRS, so yeah, he's going to get the benefit from that straight line. Luke catching and taking Bundy. Yes, Clash. Russia's second race of the evening. That's going to be interesting. Oh man, Boomer with a 3-second penalty there. That is really not going to help him now. That sucks because the fight between these two has been brilliant. To be fair, he did leave space coming through that corner, mate. There was just over a car's width going around that corner. From what I saw, obviously I don't have your POV, but yeah, it was an unfortunate event, man. So on to the last lap, running away with it with nearly 9 seconds in front of Polis. Pappy literally all over the back of Polis. Polis hasn't got any damage. So Pappy's just running a better. Oh, and Twan ended up with a 3-second penalty as well. So, is Pappy going to make a last-second lunge into a corner? He's also running low on fuel. How is Polis doing for his ERS? About the same as Pappy. So this could be really, really interesting into the final corner. And Pappy also ending up with a 3-second penalty. So no matter what happens now, Polis takes second. So coming across the line, Terminator in first position, and we're going to watch these two cross the line. Polis and Pappy taking second and third. But with Boomer making it third? How? I'm going to have to see how that works out. Pappy slipping down to 7th? 8th? How many penalties did Pappy have? So, after the penalties, guys, this is really interesting. Terminator finishing first, Polis in second, Boomer in third. I pretty much got a prediction out of that, which I'm quite happy about. Steele in fourth. Ab in fifth. Luke in sixth. Alu in 7th, Pappy in 8th, Bundy's in 9th, and Twan is 10th. I need to see the timings on this and how many penalties someone had. So Papi had 1 3-second penalty, which would have left him in 3rd, but ends up in 8th. Can someone explain to me how that happens, please? But yeah, we got Erman 1st, Pose 2nd, Boomer 3rd, Steele 4th, Abs 5th, Luke 6th, Alu 7th, Papi 8th, I don't know how. Bundy's 9th, Twan in 10th. And then rounding off the rest of it is Swen 11th, Wilt in 12th, Morris 13th, New 14th, Rossi in 15th after his DNF unfortunately, El Treco, Rudy, Audio, Reno, Carb and Mike also DNF. And yeah, I don't know, I don't get it. You finished 2nd, but with your 3-second penalty you would have finished 3rd. I don't get it. Because oh Christ, who was behind you? So, Boomer would have been 4th because he also had a 3-second penalty. So I don't get it. I don't understand how that happened. I mean, can that be looked into maybe? That confused me. Oh, because of the disconnection. Makes a bit more sense. But yeah, that was really unusual. So if you, yeah, but yeah, that was an interesting race, especially last couple of laps. I mean, that incident between Papi and El Traco, I have no doubt that will probably get reported. Um, I mean, like I said, I didn't see the POV, so from the way I saw it, there was plenty of space. But obviously, like I said, I didn't see the POV, so it's going to be an interesting one. Cool. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just need to use the restroom. Okay, apologies for that. I'm back. Oh, and it looks just in time as well. So yes, we are off to Russia. This should be interesting. You got that long straight into turn one. So I'd say this is probably one of my top 5 tracks. Behind the likes of Austria, Spa, Silverstone, America. I love the American track. Don't know why. Yeah, then probably this one. However, right at the bottom for me is Monaco. I hate Monaco with a passion. So, end down to the first corner. It's a hard break into the right with quick follow through left and a flat out left-hander after that. Still making this look so... Oh, and he's just gone wide. So is Pappy going to take 2 poles in one day? Pappy taking the pole with a 132.1, Terminator 132.6. So a few guys have been disqualified for, obviously, unfortunately, should I say, more than obviously running wide into corners. So easy to do here. So pole position, we have Pappy with his teammate Terminator running in second, just under half a second behind. A little further behind him is Boomer, so it should be an interesting race. We've got Reno in 4th, Cab in 5th, Luke in 6th, Swent in 7th, El Trico in 8th, Bundy's in 9th. Rounding off top 10, we have Ab 53. We've got Rossi in 11th, Nuth in 12th, and then all those that are disqualified, unfortunately, for running wide, was still Alu Wiltz. I can never read that bloody quick enough. Okay. Get away from that. Make me wait. While some British of me, I'll finish my cup of tea. Pretty much running without a setup. This is brilliant. This is going to be an interesting race. So, top 10, 11, 12, all running on the softs. Softs in this track, kind of trying to remember how far they can go. Probably going to say 4 or 5 laps. Could be right. I haven't played on Russia for a while, so yeah.
But you've got Steele, Alu, and Will all on the mediums just behind them, so they're going to be able to run a 3-4 laps longer. Then you've got Morris on the softs and 16th, Mike on the mediums, Ardio, Twan also on the softs, and then Polis running in last. Now that I'm not used to seeing, running on the mediums. There we go, 7 laps. So if you're on the medium, you could probably make them run about the entire race, but obviously you're not going to want to because you need to pit. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they go in a lap or two after this guys and softs, and maybe even around about the same time. But could we see Renault on the top 2 steps of the podium again today? So what's going to be most interesting for me is this run down turn 1. Because it's one of the longest straights, or longest runs from the start-finish line to the first corner in the Grand Prix calendar. So get prepared to see some fighting. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to try and watch as much as possible. He's head down and Mike is still coming through. Did Mike lose it somewhere along the line? And we're all set. Three, 4, 5. And we're lights out and we are go. Wow. Papi Boomer getting a great run. Losing out Aero so slightly. Still sat behind. Oh, that looked like Reno trying to take a dive. And it looks like, oh, there's lots of position changes in and out of turn 1 here. Bundy's getting ahead of Reno there. Trying an RDO. Noof taking a bit of a loss there. And it looks like we've all got through safely. But I'm really pushing Boomer here going through the track. Cabal taking a bit of a wider line there. Luke getting the run on him coming out of that left-hander. Cabal losing a few more positions. Does Cabal have damage? There is a lot going on down here. Yes, Cabal's got some front wing damage. El Trucker getting a little bit wide into... Yeah. So, Cabal's losing more and more positions. Down into 9th, 10th. Cabal's going to dive into the pits now to change his front wing. But it means he should be able to run to the end of the race now with medium tyres maybe? I'm down 11th, I don't think so somehow. Don't you just love Codemasters? But God knows what we're going to get next year, because obviously we've got EA taking over things. So, still got Papi out in front, Boomer in second, and third, Luke in fourth, Swent in fifth. I want to see this lot because it's all quite close. Just here. Oh, Rossi looking up there, going into the right-hander. So it looks like Alu's been into the pits as well, and also Wilt's changing their tyres. I wonder if they also have some damage. Pappy with a 3-second penalty by the looks of things. Yes. I'm going for the overtake down this turn 1, getting it done. No! Boomer coming back at him. Boomer getting down the inside. The hell happened there? Oh! Was that a little bit of a tyre kiss from Boomer and there? Oh, they are literally going to fight this tooth and nail, literally right to the end now. Polis with a 3-second penalty for multiple infringements there. But he has managed to get up into 12th from 20th. And Mike is out already and gone. Audio with a 3-second penalty as well. So Buns has got 1. So we got Pappy, Boomer, Buns, Polis and Audio all 3-second penalties. See, we got it all going on down here. We've got Rossi. What is it? Rossi, Buns, El Traco, Swen, Luke and Boomer all separated by less than a second between them all. That was Rossi taking the dive down the inside of Buns. Making it stick. Yes. So safely up into 7th. All you've got to do now is just put pedal to the metal. Always an interesting racing, always so many. It's so easy to put a wheel wrong in this one. However, that was lovely and smooth. So between 4th and 9th, there's about 4. Oh, and Twan making up on Buns there as well. So between 4th and 9th, maybe even 10th, there's like 4 seconds set between them. And we got a problem. Oh no! Pappy's lost it. He's got front wing damage. So that puts into the lead. Safely into the lead. What happened? And Luke has got past Boomer. Has Boomer got damage? No, maybe just had a bit of a mishap, but wow. So Pappy is now all the way down in 13th after that unfortunate accident. And he comes out and he's got cardboard all over him. So I want to watch this lot because they're so close and so much can happen. We will keep an eye other ones, but this is quite a tight-knit group, and obviously the only problem is, what do you want, sweet? Yeah, I'll message you back in a minute. Sorry guys. We've got Boomer jumping into the pits. So we have Boomer, Swen and Twan all jumping into the pits at the same time, so all going over to the mediums. And El Trucco is back there trying to get Rossi out of his DRS, or out of his slipstream. So now we've got some gaps forming between people. Top 10 consists of running over 2.5 seconds ahead of Luke, running nearly 2 seconds ahead of El Trucco in third. Rossi just behind him by less than half a second, and keeping it round about there as well. You got Buns a little further behind, Morris, then Ab, then Noof. Well done, Noof. And Boomer up to 10th after his pits. Audio with another penalty there. Let's quickly have a look, see what they've got. Not what I wanted. Penalty wise, Audio on 9 seconds, Wilt on 3, Kval on 3, Swan, Pappy, Polis, Boomer, Buns and Rossi all on 3. El Trucco diving into the pits now. And so does Luke as well. So that leaves to run further off into the distance, hopefully not getting the overcut done on him. But we'll see how Luke comes out and see what his pace is like, to see if he can make the jump on was a few seconds clear of him, so probably safe for now. Oh, and who's that? Oh, it's not Pappy again. Oh, Pappy's lost it in Sector 3 for the second time. Wow. Twice in a race. And he's lost it in Sector 3, both times getting front wing damage, having to replace his front wing. The same corner, I thought it was it the left-hander before you get the final 3 right-handers? So the race starting to balance or even itself out a little bit now. Obviously Polis the other, trying to close in on El Trucco. But yeah, I mean, you've got who's just pitted. Rossi's also pitted as well. Morris now staying up for a further lap. Maybe pushing it too much. Noof also into the pits as well. Is Boomer going to get the overcut done? He does! He gets the jump on And Luke coming out ahead of as well. Oh, Polis and ever so close to turn 1 there after comes out of the pits, but he's on colder tyres. But I'm not giving up. Oh, that's impressive driving from those two. Polis managing to keep the position ahead. Morris out in front with Abs in second, Boomer in third. Boomer's got a hell of a jump on after that one. Cab with a 3-second penalty again. right hand uphill. That's an absolute ass of a corner. Excuse my language. I don't like that corner. With 3-second penalty. This could play into Luke's hands. And Polis fighting it out still. Coming into left-hander. I mean, that just goes to show you how much respect these two have between each other. They are giving themselves no quarters. Ooh. Wow. Just wow. That was some amazing racing. So getting the job done, but Polis has the DRS run on him into turn 1, but he's not gonna get it. Boom with another 3-second penalty. I mean, these two, I have a funny feeling these two are going to provide us some entertainment for the rest of the race. And we got on basically brand new tyres, Polis on full lap old soft tyres. Reno's got the jump on audio. Unfortunately, we just missed that. But watching these two, I have a funny feeling are going to keep us going right to the end of the race. Although, has Polis' tyres started going? So, and Polis have now caught up with El Traco. Cabal again with another 3-second penalty. Oh no, who's just gone? Who's just gone? No one, good. Oh, someone spun it into the uphill right-hander. Same as what Pappy did earlier on, which is an unfortunate area to lose the car. And I'm going down outside of El Traco there and getting it stuck, so he's getting the job done. And then Polis up the inside of him, making it look as easy as taking candy from a kid. Next up the road for is Rossi. Let's see how much he can do in the next 3 laps. But yeah, watching this lot is going to be interesting. Luke is not catching Boomer, he's now slipping behind. He's just lost 0.3 of a second. Again, we've got Morris catching 20, or 20, sorry. Yeah, I don't think Rossi's got much of a threat from, he's not really making much ground on him. Oh god, I apologise so much. So yeah, can't seem to get within that 1 second of Rossi, so I think Rossi might be safe for 1 or 2 laps, but Cabal again with another penalty. Cabal's now on 12 seconds, which means he's getting ever so close to Pappy being ahead of him. But if things stay the way they are, it would be Boomer finishing in 4th? No. He'll be finishing in 4th currently. If things finish the way they do, and Boomer has, no, it would be 3rd. Boomer has, is it one penalty? 2, he has 6 seconds. Rossi has 9, so he'd finish behind and Polis. God, it'll be so close. This could be so close. Boomer might just finish outside the points. Outside the podium. Outside the podium. Sorry. But things are starting to close up again. Got within the second of Rossi. But Rossi's within a second of Swen, so he's going to get DRS. Erm's going to get DRS. Polis is going to get DRS. El Traco is going to get DRS. All down that home straight. So the only one that's going to really get the benefit, Rossi's just gone. El Traco getting a 3-second penalty. I mean, Rossi, what the hell happened, man? I don't know if you're watching this, but what happened? So if it finishes the way it is now, Boomer has a 6-second penalty. Okay? So currently he'd be 6th. However, he has a 3-second penalty, so we'll put him on 7, 6, 5. So currently, would finish ahead of him. Boomer would end up 4th. If it finishes the way it is right now, with the gaps the way they are now, Boomer would finish in 4th. And that's just unbelievable. In fact, Erm's now up to 30. He's got the job done on Swen. Second to last lap. The only problem is, Swen now has Polis behind him. Polis is on the softs. Granted, they're 7 laps old. Wow. And Cabal's gone. He's been disqualified. Too many penalties. That sucks, man. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry to see this. But yeah, we've got a real thing going here. The front 6. I mean, Erm's closing in on Luke. I don't think... Oh, I don't know. He might get the job done. He's not closing in quick enough. Not by a long shot. However, he's got Swent right behind him, who's going to get DRS into this back straight. New squad getting a 3-second penalty for his multiple warnings. It's so easy to do on this track. However, Swen's got to be careful. Swen's running low on fuel. He's closing in not enough. So is Polis going to get it done? Nice block in there from Swen. Okay guys, so let's follow Boomer across the line. This is going to be tragic. He is going to win the race, but he... has literally just given the place up. Wow. Okay. So, I have no idea what happened there. So, Luke, congratulations on the win, my friend. Well done. Swen gets second after Boomer's penalty. Gets third. Boomer finishes in 4th. El Traco in 5th. Polis in 6th. Twan in 7th. Bundy's in 8th. Morrison in 9th. Abs in 10th. Congratulations, guys, all on the points. Alu, unlucky man, just missing, well, I'd say just missing out, only 5 seconds back. So yeah, that was, wow, nail biting down to the final few laps there. Some great overtake moves, some unfortunate happenings for Pappy, spinning twice in the 3rd sector, man, that was unlucky. I think it could have been a good fight between you lot at the front. And Pink Mercedes winning a race again. Yeah, well done guys, congratulations. Thank you for 2 very entertaining races. I was glad to be back. So yeah, finishing first, Luke for the 25 points, Swent finishing in second, Ern in third, Boomer in fourth, L Truckle in fifth, Polis in sixth, Twine in seventh, eighth is Bunce, Morris is in ninth, Ab in 10th. And finishing outside the points, unfortunately, today was Alu Palo, Reno, Noof, Wilt, RDO, and Steel also getting the fastest lap there. Pappy finishing it and rounding it off, unfortunately, having really, really bad luck. Rossi DNFing, so did Mike, and Cabal got disqualified, unfortunately, for having too many penalties. So, thank you for joining us, guys. It's been an amazing couple of races. I will be back next week. If you have any races during the week, guys, good luck. I'll be watching some of the streams as and when I can. But yeah, I'll be back commentating on Tuesday, and I'll be racing on Sunday. So have a lovely evening, guys. Thank you for very entertaining races, and I will see you again very soon.